Hey guys, Real Spartan here. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Today we're going to go purify the altars to get a benefit against fighting the Prophet next week, which is hopefully what we'll do, because I think this will give 17 percentage on completion or whatever it's called for unlocking the Prophet. Okay, that's the supplies I'm bringing. This team is a bit of an odd job. It's like we have damage in the form of the two midliners, and the ones on the edges are not like there for damage. I've kind of just like stacked on a whole crap ton of damage on the middle ones, except I really haven't. It's more of like a mixture of scouting, damage, and stuns.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
Despite the fact that I said I'd never use the Raider's Talisman, I am using the Raider's Talisman. Merely because it gives crit and we don't really have anything better at this stage of the game. I would normally go Ancestor's Musket Ball on the Grave Robber, but, you know, I don't have that. And since you can't get it from a Shambler, there's like no way I could possibly have gotten it by this stage of the game. So the reason I wanted to use this is because this has 21.5% chance to crit, and Flashing Daggers has 2 sets of 15.5, so it effectively has 31% chance to get a crit. So it's there, and it's good for stress relieving, I guess. Because Dem's stress heal isn't that good, really. I want to stun this guy. Pretty good stun chance on these skills because it's like level 4 and junk. I have a Book of Relaxation there for less stress and slightly more accuracy. Can we take out this guy? Potentially.
Continue the onslaught.
That was really lucky.
Destroy them all.
Dem's of course going to go last every single time because he has 1 speed. And, actually no, I think Dem has more strength than Miguel, because Miguel didn't have to deal with an enemy that had protection. That's a normal thrown dagger now. Picture the Face really needs a buff of some sort. Maybe one that reduces protection, so we can have a remove protection skill that isn't a mark. A lot of the moves in this game need to be changed. The Leper's moves need to be changed specifically because he has 4 moves that'll be used and 3 that nobody in their right mind would use, like at all.
Maintain the offensive.
You know what? I should have used Smite because Smite still has a higher crit chance because of Precise Striker and Flawed Release. Yeah, that would have been like 2 plus 6.5 is 8.5. It's 11. 11.5 versus 11. Still at Radiant Light. Did we use a torch or something? Oh wait, we used Dazzling Light, I forgot. Okay, so take out Bone Courtier first. There's a decent chance to hit.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Really do not like how low the Bloody Vestal's accuracy is. It's 5 points higher than the Leper, and the Leper is like... The Leper, he makes up for it by having like the highest damage in the game. But what's your excuse, Vestal?
Ringing ears, blurred vision, the end approaches.
And yeah, he crits because he has 6% crit now, which is a small number, but it still has a chance of happening. I should probably change down my volume on my end, because it's not the best right now. I still feel a bit weird, like...
Decimated.
I don't know. Okay. I said I might not record today in case my PC was being built. No, it'll be built next Monday, because that's when Strawberries is available to be here. Okay, so he's marked, he's losing protection, so we can attack with a unit that has range skills, which is basically none of them. Well, it's the Grave Robber and the Vestal, but Grave Robber is probably the one I'm going to use because she has extra damage against marked. I never realized that there was a skull here on the display. May seem obvious at first, but I just never bothered to look there. I was planning on taking today off and like not recording at all and just saying, oh hey, something came up, because I would lie about that. But yeah, I feel better than I did before. Medicinal herbs. Why do we need these? Did I bring these? I don't remember. Oh, whatever. Citrine is useless anyway. Hey, look, Medic's Greaves. I kind of want those. Because they are a trinket that does make the Arbalist a better healer. And it's no downside, it's just plus 33% heal skills. So these are 2 curios, so I won't even bother with that. Because food is kind of a thing we need here. Despite the fact I'm running Bloodthirst Ring, I'm still using Raider's Talisman. Which basically negates it, the Bloodthirst Ring. They cancel each other out. Judgment, probably won't kill. I'd rather attempt a stun. Our skills are like 1 level above what they should be here, so we have a slight advantage. Let's just kill a maggot. Yep, keep getting crits, that's good. It's not worth going for extra torchlight here. And throwing dagger. Well, I wish the Grave Robber have more skills that she would be using that don't require her to move. Because not every party composition needs a move skill in it. Okay, resist. Let's get an uppercut in then, because uppercut will not fail due to its high stun base. I remember back when uppercut didn't used to stun. Those were terrible days. No one used uppercut. And no one used the pull skill. I don't think anyone still uses that skill because that move hasn't been buffed. And let's get some more torchlight. We could always use more torchlight, and we got the stun. The 19% stun. Perfect. Let's just remove a bit more stress.
May we find victory.
So yeah, I'm just doing a quick recording session because I have other things to do today, still.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
I have barely eaten breakfast yet. And it's 4:42 p.m. Yes, I have insomnia. I stayed up until like 4 a.m. today. And yeah. Let's see, what do I want to dump off? The emeralds? No, I want to dump off the damn herbs. Why did I even bring them? Why do I say herbs? It's herbs. There's a H there for a reason, you damn Americans. There's a lot of things I don't get about Americans and pronunciations. Hey, look, secret room. You know what, let's go back and grab that. I don't care if there's like a more effective way to do it. I want them now. Because I need gold in this estate. Okay, so we won't need the keys anymore. Just dump those off. And we honestly do not need crests, and the holy water is kind of like a benefit. I don't care about holy water. I mean, it's there if you need it. Hey, I could have done the thing where I walk backwards into a trap there. But I didn't, because that's like really pointless. So curio, quest, curio. So we have to go up here. Are these curios? No, there's a quest there. Well, we're gonna have to go up here anyway. There's a stack of books I could have used a torch on. And for food per hunger activation because of someone's eating too much and someone's eating nothing. I don't know why there's like a... I wish the Raider's Talisman got what it was originally trying to implement.
First test. Now it must be carried home.
In case you do not know, the Raider's Talisman was originally planned to be something that actually gave you more loot if you had it equipped. But that kind of got cancelled due to technical limitations. That's a good amount of gold. But I want to dump off the emeralds. If I get one more, it'll outdo a stack of gold. Yeah. I kind of need the portraits and the deeds. I need a lot of them. Scouting, curio. Another curio. Oops, accidentally did the clicky click thing. I don't know how you can disarm a trap from this far away. I'm not on the same, like, square as it. And, yeah, just torch and go. So how are you today, viewer? How was your day today? Write in the comments and I will probably not respond, because I very rarely respond to, comments that aren't direct questions. I don't know, it's just more convenient to me. Is that the Sparkle of Coin I see? Do you have Hyromania as well? No, you have Plutomania. Plutomania isn't as bad because it only interacts with mostly things that don't need an item to get right. We got these two good trap disarmers so I can remove stress immediately before they get more stress from just walking. Why does he even have the grappling hook? No one uses the grappling hook. Like, where is it? Yeah, come hither. No one uses this move because pull and push skills do not work properly in this game. Okay, so we got cultists. Macaulay cultists. Let's weaken both of them so the bounty hunter can take them out. Let's attempt to stun the enchantress because we don't need stress. Stress is not a good thing. Oh, come on, really? Okay, then Zealous Accusation. Dem has Manslayer, so of course he's going to get a bit more crit for using Zealous Accusation on the human target. I don't know if it actually carries over and actually gives the boost to against the skeleton as well. And you missed, Grave Roller. Here's a new game. Take a drink every time the Grave Roller misses. I think that's like happened 3 times throughout this playthrough. I only make a big deal of it because she has like the highest accuracy in the game. Second only to the Arbalist. The Arbalist has literally the highest accuracy on the steady shot or whatever it's called. The move with her basic attack. I think it actually ties with the Plague Doctor now. Because the Plague Doctor's accuracy buff. I remember back when the Plague Doctor had absolute shit accuracy. She still kind of does with a Incision, but no one uses Incision because it's a bleed skill, and like, if you want bleed skills, use the Jester, because his bleed skills are good. And I can't do shit here with Dem, so I'm just gonna stress heal. Clumsy Axe Blade. So just throw more daggers. She's been critting surprisingly low amount for like having 21% crit. Meanwhile, how much crit does Bounty Hunter Man have? I think it's like 16%. Let's just mark him for death. Dem still can't do shit because he can only target the front 2 lines, just like the leper.
The light gains purchase. Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
A lot of people criticize the leper's own ability to only hit the front 2, but the Crusader can only do the exact same thing. It's just that he can target the back 2 if he isn't in the front 2. Which, like, who runs Holy Lance? Who actually uses Holy Lance? I don't think many people actually use Holy Lance unless they're using a move-specific group.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
If you're using a move-specific group, like, that usually screws you over because sometimes you just want to hit the back line with your Crusader in the back ranks, but you need to move backward with your Grave Roller that's in this slot. Or something like that, I don't know. I don't use move comps much because they're too inconsistent. That may sound stupid because, you know, other stuff, but I just prefer raw damage over gimmicky move skills because, granted, group shuffles are not like a threat at all. I probably should have disarmed with the Grey Roller because she has more trap disarm, but still, it's just not my thing. I prefer consistency to random stuff like that. I also don't want my squishy units up front. Like you say, oh, it's okay, the Grave Robber can lunge forward and deal a good amount of damage. Then she gets hit by a critical, like, Rend for the Old Gods and loses all her health. Probably should have gone upwards instead of downwards, but, The reason I was saying I should have gone upwards is because if I got a good scout, then I could reveal all of the rooms instead of just, like, one room. Oh hey, it's here anyway. Good. Anything else in the other rooms? Battle, curio, junk. How much food do we have? We have 16 food. Sure, we can go on for a little bit longer. There's like no downside to this other than the fact that I'm recording longer than I wanted to. But still, I say but still all the time. It's like a nervous tick, kind of. Okay, we surprised the Bone Noble, the Cultist Gladiator. The Cultist Gladiator, yes, that's what it's called. Let's just kill these things. We don't need to worry about anything because we have a campfire to remove stress. Of course, you got the 22 on the unit that didn't need it. And you got the 16 on the unit that needed more damage. Tempting Goblet. Lucky she has that Book of Relaxation for a bit of extra stress relief. Stress resist, that is. I wonder if my pizza's getting cold. I don't know. Probably should stop recording soon. But then again, this mission's almost over, so it doesn't matter. Let's get rid of you because you are causing unbeknownst amounts of stress. That's what I'm talking about.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Let's just use the damn torch. We don't need it. Hey look, books. We could have used the torch for that. God damn it. I always use that joke. You use the torches on the books. And there's nothing there, so let's just camp and then leave.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Zealous Vigil because it's like the only skill that we need. And we're perfectly fine. Let's pilfer just in case we get something good. Shovel, we can sell that for like a fat stack of cash. No one has disease, so yeah, we literally don't need anything. Let's chant for Dem.
The way is
And watch as we get diseases when coming out of here, which makes absolutely no sense. So we succeeded in getting the buff for the Prophet next week. And hey, no one actually got diseases, that's rare. Oh wait, Dem's sickly, and Grave Robber Girl is bleed resistant no longer. Wheel Tactician in place of Cove Tactician. I guess her priority just changed there. She started thinking of different things.
The shuffling dead are silenced. We have claimed dominion over the ruins once more.
Okay, so we can go to the ruins now and do junk. So, yep. We have extra damage, we have the Prophet lined up, and yeah. I'll set up a group next time and do junk there. Let's check the stagecoach before we leave in case there's like some super unit. Do you have Precise Striker? You have Fragile and Slow Draw, so you're kind of useless. If only they had like Precise Striker. I need more Precise Striker lepers. Or I need like one. Whatever. Don't have enough of like anything to upgrade anything. A few more of those and I'll have a Furnace upgraded though. So we'll see you guys in the next video where we go and take out the Prophet. See you then. Bye.